Hi friends, welcome back to our channel I Study for You. Today we are going to learn about the topic special education. Before we dive into today's topic, I want to remind you to hit that like button if you find this video is helpful. Your support really helps the channel to grow. Also, if you think this video can benefit others, please share it with your friends or anyone who might find it useful. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all my latest educational videos. Alright, let's get started with today's lesson. To improve efficiency and consistency, we have utilized AI generated voice for this video. We are committed to providing high quality content and welcome your thoughts on this approach.
Special education. Students need support from teachers, classmates, family, and friends to succeed in school. Some students have special needs that require extra help beyond what is usually provided in school. These students might have behavioral, communication, intellectual, physical, or multiple challenges that regular teaching methods cannot fully address. To meet these needs, schools can provide accommodations or modify educational programs to be above or below the usual grade level. These students might be formally identified as exceptional. Special education is a relatively new concept. Historically, there wasn't a term like special education. Instead, any form of deviation or disability was simply described as disability. Thus, the history of special education is really about how society and governments have cared for people with disabilities. Special education in India. In India, special education has existed since before independence, with just a few schools or NGOs helping children with intellectual disabilities. Today, India has made significant progress in this field. There are four major national institutes for special education, including the National Institute for Hearing Handicapped, the National Institute for the Mentally Handicapped, the National Institute for the Visually Handicapped, and the National Institute for Orthopedically Handicapped. Additionally, the National Institute of Rehabilitation, Training and Research and the Institute for Physically Handicapped are other key government-run institutions. The government has also set up district rehabilitation centers, DRCs, in 10 states to provide inclusive rehabilitation and has established 4 regional rehabilitation training centers to train staff and teachers. As global competition rises, India's education system, including special education, is evolving. However, some scholars have questioned whether special education leads to segregation and isolation of disabled children. They argue that separating children at a young age defeats the goal of integrating all students into mainstream education. To address this, vocational courses have been introduced, and the national policy on education now supports the idea that children with disabilities should attend regular schools. These reforms and policies have improved the quality and accessibility of special education in India, offering new opportunities and a brighter future for disabled individuals. Concept of special education. Special education is tailored teaching designed for children with special needs. It involves specially designed instruction, at no cost to parents, to meet the unique needs of a child with a disability. This means using special materials, training methods, equipment, or facilities to support these children. For instance, children with low vision might need large print reading materials. Hearing impaired children might use hearing aids, undergo auditory training, or learn lip reading. Children with intellectual disabilities may need skill training. Common special needs include difficulties with learning, communication, emotional and behavioral issues, physical disabilities, and developmental disorders. Students with these needs often benefit from extra educational services, such as different teaching methods, technology use, adapted teaching spaces, or resource rooms. Intellectual giftedness is a type of learning difference that can benefit from specialized teaching techniques or different educational programs. However, the term special education usually refers to teaching students whose special needs hinder their ability to learn independently or in a regular classroom. Gifted education is generally handled separately. In many developed countries, educators are adjusting teaching methods and environments to serve as many students as possible within general education settings. Special education is often viewed not as a separate place, but as a range of services available in every school. This integration can help reduce social stigmas and enhance academic success for many students. Special education is a field that provides a range of tools and techniques to meet the needs of exceptional children. It involves individualized planning, systematic implementation, and careful evaluation of instruction to help exceptional learners achieve the highest possible level of personal independence and success in their current and future environments. Significance of special education. Special education is crucial for children who are educationally disadvantaged, handicapped, or gifted, as they need specific facilities for their optimal development. Educators recognize the importance of designing special instruction to benefit these students. Here are some key reasons supporting the need for special education. 1. Educationally backward children require specific teaching methods and special classrooms to address their deficiencies. 2. Gifted students also need special education to receive the appropriate stimulation. Classroom teachers often struggle to provide adequate stimulation for both gifted and struggling students in a general class. Gifted children are more sensitive, quick, and alert, so they benefit from enriched curricular programs tailored to their potential. 3. It is challenging for a classroom teacher to adapt instruction to meet the needs of all students, including those who are physically and mentally handicapped, emotionally disturbed, learning disabled, slow learners, and those who are below average, or bright. Special education helps address these diverse learning needs. 4. Special education is important for developing independent living and social skills in special children. It helps them address their unique needs, overcome deficiencies, and benefit from both regular and special education programs. 5. Special education can assist visually or orally impaired students in using assistive devices to make the most of their remaining senses of sight or hearing. Scope of special education. The scope of special education is expanding as new research emerges globally. Here's a breakdown of its scope. 1. Types of disabilities covered. Special education includes children with various disabilities such as visual impairments, blindness and low vision, hearing impairments, deafness and partial hearing loss, mental retardation, intellectual disabilities, learning disabilities, problems with reading, writing, and math, speech disorders, issues with hearing, vocal disorders, stuttering, cleft palate. Multiple disabilities, a combination of different impairments. Some sources also include delinquent, emotionally disturbed, and socially disadvantaged children under special education. Additionally, gifted and creative children is sometimes included. 2. Degree of disability. Special education addresses children with mild disabilities, usually included in regular schools. Moderate disabilities, also often included in regular schools. Severe disabilities, usually placed in special or residential schools. After the World Conference on Special Educational Needs in Spain, 1994, and the PWD Act, 1995, in India, the focus has shifted to including all children, regardless of their disability, in inclusive schools. 3. Scope of services. Special education involves identifying children with disabilities based on physical and behavioral traits, assessing their needs through medical, psychological, and functional evaluations, providing care and rehabilitation. Placement of disabled children is a key aspect. It depends on the degree of disability, previous training, and specific educational needs.